Hi, Brendan here with another episode of Coach Gee TV. A couple Saturdays ago at our investor briefing, I made the statement during our presentation Mind Over Money that there really isn't such a thing as what we would call a sophisticated investor. In the eyes of the SEC, a sophisticated investor has a certain net worth, brings in a certain income, but also you would think a sophisticated investor is someone who's been around the block, has an acumen as far as investing is concerned, and they wouldn't get caught up in any schemes or frauds or anything like that. Well, during our Mind Over Money segment, we referenced all the victims of the Bernie Madoff scheme. They just lost billions and billions and billions of dollars. Well, that was 2008, 2009. Memories being a little bit short, I thought I'd show you a modern day example, again, of someone who we would consider to be somewhat of a sophisticated investor getting caught up in an investor fraud, not once, but twice within a 6-year period of time. So if you come over here for a second, sophisticated investors, making the case here, they just do not exist. This is Congressman Alan Grayson, a Florida congressman. I'm going to show you why this gentleman fits the mold of what you would consider a sophisticated investor. Number one, he ranks 21st on Congress's 25 wealthiest list. So again, a very wealthy individual. Not only is he wealthy, does he have a net worth, but he also sits on Congress's Financial Services Committee. So again, these two things combined together would have you thinking, well, as far as investing is concerned, he's not going to get swept up in any get-rich-quick schemes. Well, according to the Huffington Post, Congressman Grayson is a two-time victim of an investor fraud. Between the years 2000 and 2005, he got caught up. He lost over $3 million in a Ponzi scheme. And then starting back in 2007, it was just recently reported, he got hooked up with another Ponzi scheme where he lost $18 million. So again, sophisticated investor. Congressman, 21st on Congress's 25 wealthiest list. He sits on Congress's Financial Services Committee. You would think this guy, as far as investing is concerned, knows what he's doing. But here's the problem as far as sophisticated investor is concerned. Whether you are wealthy or not, the one thing all investors share is their humanity. We share a flaw in what we call our perspective. There's a flaw in how humans take in and listen to information. So in order to get around this trap, we have to have an awful lot of what we call humility to be a successful investor. We have to be able to question one's own perspective. And that takes a lot of, as I say, humility, get the ego out of the way. The other thing that I think has to take place, if you can adapt your own perspective, then you might seek out coaching. Coaching is going to help an investor to ask the right questions. Am I seeing what I'm actually seeing here? They're also going to help an investor to maintain discipline. Certainly Alan Grayson somewhere got off the discipline route and went into a get-rich-quick scheme and he got burnt. So if you come back to me for a second, Congressman Grayson, the Bernie Madoff victims, they show there's no such thing as a sophisticated investor. Have a happy... stop.